Okay. I think after trying and failing 8 times and making like 10 other successful videos, I think I figured out this GoPro thing. Alright. So, I literally have, this is my 8th time today trying to record an update for you guys. But I guess it's kind of good that it's taken so long because we've learned a lot of information since I recorded the first video. Usually I write out everything I'm going to say and then I record it while I read it so I don't forget anything. But because everything's been changing and everything's all crazy, I'm going to take pieces from what I read earlier, but I'm kind of winging it right now. So, if you've been following my page and watching my videos, you've gotten to see 3 very lovely videos of my leg and my wound today and me crying. And, I don't know, I don't know why I posted this before posting an actual update, but that's just kind of like your sneak peek, really raw of the day. As soon as it was done filming and I figured out how to get it on my computer, I posted it for you. So you get to see, that's what I get to go through. It's been every day, once a day for the last week. I now get to do that 3 times a day for probably the next 3 weeks. But I'm not going to be in the hospital, so I won't have painkillers. So this is going to be a fun experience. But we'll get back to that in a second. One of the most important things I wanted to bring up today, I'm sorry, I can tell I'm moving the camera a lot. I hooked the GoPro to my laptop and it's on my lap. Anyways, one of the biggest things I want to talk about today is the connection between tanning and skin cancer. Yes, there's a huge connection. Yes, most doctors will tell you that their melanoma or skin cancer patients are women in their 40s and 50s who tanned or were severely burned as children. But imagine this, there is a situation where people get skin cancer and it's not due to tanning or sun exposure. I'm one of those few people. Based on my age, my family history, genetics, and a lot of other stuff, doctors really believe that my cancer came because of genetics. Whether I lived in a cave or I lived on the sun, I was going to get this cancer. That happens to a lot of people. My ex-boyfriend's dad had it in between his toes. Like, your sun don't shine there, right? So, while establishing that, and I think everyone can kind of understand that, yes, you can get skin cancer without skin exposure or tanning, I want to ask you guys a question, and please honestly give me an answer. If I did tan excessively, and if this cancer did come from the tanning, what would that change? Would that change how you felt about me? Would that make my pain more deserved? Would it make my pain worse? Would it make my pain less? No. It wouldn't change anything. So honestly, it doesn't really matter how or why I got this cancer. I mean, it does if you want to be able to prevent it. But for me and my story, and many other people, it shouldn't be the focus. The focus shouldn't be the past. The focus should be, what can we do now, and let's go forward in this future. What's going to make me healthy? What's going to get me stronger? What's going to get my word out there? What's going to save your life? That's where the focus should be. Sorry, let me get back on track with everything else I was writing. Alright. Okay, I'll post what I wrote originally as well. I wrote something kind of similar. I just kind of wanted to make sure I got all the points I was trying to make on that subject. Kind of segues into my next part on, after posting positive news on my feed, which I've gotten a lot of today in the last 24 hours, so yay. I had some people say to me, oh, so you're not going to die now? Well, you're not terminal, so what? And I was a little taken aback. I don't know why, but I guess it's really exciting that my infection's getting better and that things are getting better. But it was almost like they were upset that I wasn't dying, and I don't understand that. I mean, we don't have timelines on what's going on. We don't really know everything on my case yet. But I think any good news should be taken as good news and not as a negative thing. So, I don't know. My reply to that was, well, hopefully not tonight, and fingers crossed, hopefully not tonight. In fact, after talking with a slew of doctors today, we are planning on hoping that I can get to go home tomorrow, which is insanely awesome. I'm still going to need the IV antibiotics, which is why I have my port in my arm, and that's going to stay for about 3 weeks. I have a wound back now, which hurts really bad, and if you watch the third video, you can see it, which will help with the sterilization and the cleaning and the healing. And other than that, we kind of just got to wait and see until everything calms down and go from there. So hopefully, if all goes according to plan, I'll be back in my own bed tomorrow, because there's no point in just sitting in a bed in a hospital room. I want to be at home with my teddy bear. So, let's see. What else is I going to put on here? Warning, if you haven't watched the videos already, the videos are gory and gross. They make me nauseous to watch them. My mom's face is really funny in them, so you should watch them. But, she's making faces at me now. Hi, Mom! I don't even know if I got you in frame.
I hope not.
But, oh, goodness. Let's see. Talking about warning, don't let your kid watch the video of my surgery and then get mad at me. Cancer changed my life in a million different ways. We're all hurting. We're all in need in some way or another. I think everyone needs help and compassion, and that's why I want to do this foundation and this group, because I know I am so needy right now, and we're all needy, we're human, but the way to kind of balance out the world again is to give. So I want to give back and help others, because I know everyone else is helping me right now, and I wouldn't be able to make it through this insane last 6 months without my support group. So that's just kind of my stand on things. I had a couple of people ask me why I wanted to start a foundation, and that's why. So yeah, we're all hurting, we're all in need. Please keep this in mind. There's no competition when it comes to cancer. Like, this isn't a game anyone wants to win. I see a lot of posts and comments of like, oh yeah, you're stage 2, well I'm stage 3. Oh, you had a 4-inch incision? I had 5 8-inch incisions. And it's like, why are you trying to one-up each other? Everyone's story sucks. Like, it's not a competition, and you shouldn't, like, at least when I've had people do that to me, it makes me feel like my pain isn't worth complaining about, or my pain isn't real. And it's like, well, everyone has pain. Some people's is just packaged differently. Same with struggles and stresses in life. So, that's another important thing I wanted to get out there. Maybe that's just me being sensitive to word choice, but whatever. Game plan so far. I saw the wound care lady. She's the nice lady Janet in my videos who stuffed me with foam and made me cry. She thinks I'm good to go tomorrow. I saw my oncologist and my surgeons. Pretty much that's the game plan. The cultures only grew MSSA, not, which wasn't MRSA, which is fantastic, which means there's a chance that it's going to actually get completely healed this time or completely killed off. So the plan right now is to go home on a different antibiotic that they're going to change it to now that they know which strain I have, and rest and chill and eat popsicles and hopefully get better. So I will be waiting by my phone for Rob Deerdeck to give me a call. Hope you guys have a good Monday. And if you're in Arizona, don't drive. You're insanely stupid if you decide to drive in this weather. It's been cool to watch. Have a good night.